Hello students, in this video we will continue with the chapter lines and angles. Let's solve some questions. First one, in figure, if PQ parallel to ST and angle PQR is equal to 110 degree and angle RST is equal to 130 degree, find QRS. This angle you had to find out. To solve this, we had to draw a line through R which is parallel to PQ. So AB parallel to PQ and PQ parallel to ST, then AB parallel to ST. You know the theorem, the lines parallel to the same line are parallel to each other. Now angle PQR is equal to 110 degree, angle RST is equal to 130 degree given. Now see this line, PQ parallel to AR. So what is the relationship between these two angles? They are co-interior angles. So the co-interior angles are supplementary, so you can find out the angle ARQ. So put the values here, 110 degree plus angle ARQ, that is equal to 180 degree. So angle ARQ, that is equal to 180 minus 110, that is equal to 70 degree. Now you got 70 degree here. Next, ST parallel to AB we have already proved, and these two angle RST and angle BRS, these two angles form co-interior angles, so you can find out the angle from this. So angle RST is equal to 130 degree, angle BRS that is equal to 180 degree. So angle BRS equal to 180 minus 130, that is equal to 50 degree. So this is equal to 50 degree. Now angle ARB and angle QRS and angle SRB, these three angles are on a straight. The angle ARQ and angle QRS and angle BRS, these three angles are on a straight line. The sum of these angles should be equal to 180 degree. So angle ARQ, that is equal to 70 degree. QRS we had to find out, plus BRS equal to 50 degree, that is equal to 180 degree. 70 plus 50, 120 degree plus angle QRS, that is equal to 180 degree. So angle QRS equal to 180 minus 120 is equal to 60 degree. So this is the answer. Let's solve the next question. Figure is given here. In figure, PQ and RS are two mirrors placed parallel to each other. An incident ray AB strikes the mirror PQ at B. The reflected ray moves along the path BC and strikes the mirror RS at C and again reflects back along CD. Prove that AB parallel to CD. That is, you have to prove these two lines are parallel and given PQ parallel to RS. First you have to draw two normals to the mirrors PQ and RS respectively. So I have drawn BE perpendicular to PQ and CF perpendicular to RS. Then BE perpendicular to PQ and CF perpendicular to RS. Since BE and CF are perpendicular to parallel lines PQ and RS respectively, therefore BE parallel to CF. Since BE parallel to CF and BC is the transversal, these form 3 and 2. They form a pair of alternate interior angles. So they are equal since these two lines are parallel. So we can write angle 3 is equal to angle 2, reason alternate interior angles, equation 1. Now angle 3 is equal to angle 4 because angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. In the same way, angle 2 is equal to angle 1, angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Since angle 3 is equal to angle 2, angle 3 is equal to angle 4, and angle 1 is equal to angle 2, we can write angle 4 is equal to angle 1. Now we will add these two equations. We have to add LHS to LHS and RHS to RHS. That is angle adding. By adding equation 1 and 2, we get angle 3 plus angle 4 is equal to angle 2 plus angle 1. Now angle 3 plus angle 4 is equal to angle ABC, and angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to angle BCD. So we can write angle ABC is equal to angle BCD. See, these form alternate interior angles, and we have proved these two angles are equal, therefore AB parallel to CD. But these form a pair of alternate interior angles, therefore AB parallel to CD. Next, let's prove this theorem. Prove that the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. We have to prove, if you want to prove a theorem, you have to write given to prove, and we have to draw the figure. So given, let ABC be a triangle and angle 1, 2 and 3 are angles of triangle ABC. You have to prove angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. Here you have to do one construction. You have to draw a line parallel to BC through A. That is line PQ. Since PQ parallel to BC and AB is the transversal, then angle 4 is equal to angle 2. So you can prove angle 4 is equal to angle 2 because they form alternate interior angles. Similarly, since PQ parallel to BC and AC is the transversal, then angle 5 is equal to angle 3. Why? Same reason, alternate interior angle. Since PAQ is a line, then we can write angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. Angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree since PAQ is a line. Now let's substitute 2 instead of 4 and 3 instead of 5. That is angle 2. So here we have to substitute 3 instead of 5, that is equal to 180 degree. Hence proved angle 2 plus angle, that is angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. We can demonstrate this by an activity. If we cut these angles B and C and if we keep it here, see, what do you observe? These three angles form 180 degree. And this is your homework for today, and that's all for today. Thank you.